quick. Private message as soon as you get in. All right. Hold on. All right, let's see. So we'll check your message. I sent you a message. All right. So as we get started,
Okay.
make some co-hosts. I'm gonna make Miss Willette co-host today. She'll be the only one. I want her to be selective and letting guys in. All right. Let me set this up real quick. Make sure my Firefly so we can have this recorded. What the hell happened? Did I kick her out? Let me share my screen real quick while I'm doing this, getting set up real fast. You know, we go over. I'm in NVIDIA. I'm in sale right here. Like team, AVGO was the play of the week. So if you hop in at 450 on Broadcom, you're good. TSM called out, and I'm in NVIDIA calls. Right.
I'm sorry, Jamar. Make me call us one more time. I clicked my Zoom shut out on me. I'm sorry.
All right. You got my message, right? Miss Willette, you got
I'm checking it now. That's why I cut off. I'm checking it now. That's why I cut off. Hold on, just a second. But yeah.
All right, I'll send it to you again in the chat. I'll send it to you on Zoom. That's why.
Okay. Yes, sir. Got it.
All right, cool. So we got AVGO moving right now. I'm in NVIDIA, had the news. We're gonna go over the catalyst. I'm gonna actually share a couple of reports with you guys. I'm gonna go over the reports I have. Also already put in my I put inside the positions I was holding. I put that inside the what's that? The chats. These are some of the trades I was some of the reports I was looking at. All right, so right now you do have a play on AVGO. I'm holding NVIDIA, right? 220 calls, and I got a watch list that I'm looking at. I'm gonna switch that over. We're gonna go over some of the reports that we had. I just had the billions report come out right before this call, and I'm gonna try to slow it down so this way everybody can catch up. All right, so AVGO, this was the weekly report. So if you look at the weekly report, we had one trade that you wanted to pick up coming into the week. AVGO long. You got HP has earnings tonight. You got CrowdStrike right for the week. And I think on the actual report, I had sales, right? That has the most amount of volume. So if you read this, it says that 99.2% call purity, meaning that you have up. So this is a weekly report. We already kind of went over this part last night. So if you didn't read it, I just want to make sure people was reading it. We got the Oracle report here, and then we had a weekly report, which is going to give you a breakdown of the minutes, minute by minute, how we anticipate coming into the trade today. So this was the trading plan, and we broke down Monday. We anticipated it being bullish. These are some of the plays that we're looking at. Catalyst trade. Going through this, you had the cards, the cash cow trade, AVGO, and HPE. Right, those are 2 trades for the day that is still valid. All right, and then I alerted TSM in the chat. So I'm just going over the plays that they're already up. Right, TSM was alerted in the chat. It's booming up. Right, so that is a cash cow trade. And I put my alerts. Just watching. All right, Uber. I'm stopping out. I have Uber at 70 calls. I'm just watching that right now. SMCI, I'm in. Zscaler, and then CRWV. And then RBMD is another trade that I'm in. It's a medical trade that we had last night. It was at 180. I bought the bottom at 155. I'm in 155 calls. So I'm just gonna hold those, either stop out or let it break out. This was my watch list. So we come over here on the watch list. We look and see what is the inflow, 38%. So you know Dell is a play. I'm in Zscaler, right? Snow and CRM are 2 other plays that are moving up that has momentum in the sector. So CRM 200 calls are a buy based on our money gate. You see the money gate at 8.5. You see the inflow above 30. Preferably 9.3 on a execution gate, and anything above 40 or 50 is a don't think about it, buy it. Right. I'm still holding APS. I'm up 400% on this trade so far. I'm still holding it. Nothing that's broken down, so I'll continue to hold it. All right. So these are trades I had on my watch list. 45 calls for HPE going into earnings. Team is what I had last week. I sold at 109. I'm thinking about. I was trying to get back in at 110 this morning, and I canceled the trade because I bought extra. MP is gauging up. Inflow is 29%. USAR is moving. So those sectors are moving right now. MP, and USAR. NTX, this is one I had on my list last week. RBRK, I'm actually in this trade, 82 calls on RBRK. So this is 49% on the inflow. RBRK is a buy, it's a swing trade. You take the 80 calls or 82 calls. All right, Frog has been trending up. So everything on this watch list right here is hot and ready to go. On the Billions report, so these top trades here, if you got the gate, that's all we doing is going through the gate or operator. So tonight I'll talk about the operator desk, and then the money gate. I just have one all built in one. So the money gate, the Momo Gate, and the master execution gate is all in here as well. All right. So you guys should be in some trades right now. I don't care if you're getting the Frog, RBRK, everything that we're calling out that has above 20% is a buy on a 23-minute, and then you go down to the 5-minute or the 3-minute. This is still a buy too with double FEG trending up, 55 call on that. I'm actually thinking about taking RBRK. I'm gonna make sure I got more of those. Oh man, they were actually my order didn't fill. It was I think they were like 900 a contract. So if you don't have if your account, you want to be selective. You don't want to take anything that is more than you normally used to buying. So you can pass on RBK. There's plenty of plays out there. Hinge is one I seen flow coming in on Friday. Sale, this is a small account trade that they have earnings. And we've seen extremely large amounts of volume coming in. So we got 19 calls. You can buy those for 150 contract for the small account people. All right, Oracle is up, trending up. Oracle is a buy. Contracts are on Oracle, 23%. So some of these right here, if I'm looking at them and they don't look good, I'm gonna start deleting things off my watch list. I don't need to watch those. All right. I'm in Uber, so I'm still in that from last week. Anything that looks shaky. All right, so RBMD, I'm gonna just take my profits and get out of here. It's outflow. I got too many other trades. I'm gonna take RBMD. I'm gonna remove off my list. So I'm in RBMD. I'm gonna take profits. I'm up. I don't like the spread on it. The spread is way too thick. They had a phase three. They have good news, but the price action matters. Actually, I'm gonna put my stop in my entry because you got too much upside. All right, so I'm gonna just put my stop on my entry so I can get on about my day. All right, so I got to stop on that. I'm watching NVIDIA, CRWB, SMR, you got Oklo, right? You got all these moving up, INOD. So everything that I was watching, right, I'm just gonna get rid of all these because I don't need to see these on my list right now. I'll come back to these a different day. So Circle, Hood, Coin, um, moving all those. So I see what I can eliminate, right, off my list. So these are ones that, for the week, I eliminated the other things I put on my list. NBIS is a rocket ship. Octa, Zscaler. So I'm in Zscaler. So I like the movement on that. Snow, CRM. CRM is going to continue to move. You got the gate. For you guys that don't have a trade, all right, let's walk through the sectors just so we'll have that before we start taking the trades. You got the AI. It's not scatter momentum. This coordinated institutional rotation into enterprise software back in Salesforce, right? It's the reality this morning. Semiconductor split personality, ARM, MU, TSM, QCOM, INTC, AMD is down. All right, so it's a little mix on that. Defense is bleeding out. Crypto is dropping, correcting. All right, so you stay away from those sectors. All right, so the strongest sector is the AI, CRM space, cybersecurity, uh, Okta, Zscaler, CRM. So take a CRM if you want right now. CRM is high, ARM. So you got the hot, you want to take the 10 and 10. So you want to be on one of these trades here. All right. And then semiconductor is second. So these are two sectors you want to be in. And then you want to short the other sectors. Gold miners and crypto short. And this is the call suite. So you can see where the funds, how much, where they coming in at. All right. Option flow. All right. HubSpot, massive discount. So HubSpot is actually in that same spot. So we're going to take a look at HubSpot. Right, they got news and there's a rumor, potential bigger move. Take a look at HubSpot real quick. So you got CRM that is the leader, and then HubSpot is the second one. So I might even hop in CRM though. I already got enough trades. All right, HubSpot still got juice. So I'm gonna add this to my list, all them FEGs. I'm gonna look at the options on both HubSpot and CRM, see which one I like better. All right. Take weeklies. June 16th. Yeah, they're like 2,000 a contract for a HubSpot. CRM probably is gonna be priced a lot better. But if you don't buy it on price, you buy it on momentum. I got inflow 24% on Hub. On CRM, you got 30%. So I'm gonna take CRM. I take the 210 calls. So it's bullish right now. I'm taking the 210 calls and letting it ride. June 16th, so I can hold it. It's a leader in the space. HPE is an earning play. So if you got a small account and you wanna jump into an earnings play, HPE, all right. That's a risky. If you got a small account, your goal is to build the account, take for sure plays, uh, manage them. And so right now, you want to take the strongest play that we see, right, that you can afford. So when I see 40%, 38% on the inflow, these are the trades that are preferred, things that have strong momentum. It's still early in the day, all right? So this is the one trade I'm in on the Z-Seller side. GitLab actually reports. So you want to build your watch list of the things that we put out, right? And then we can actually check and see how they're doing. So GitLab has earnings, and it's running up into earnings. It don't have, extreme high flow. It's at 13%. But if I think it's going to have momentum into earnings, it's 32. I'm gonna take one contract. I like to double FEG on a 5 minute. All right, I'm gonna research this for earnings. I'm gonna take a 32 call right now. All right, June 16th. This way, it'll give me some time to research it today. All right, I'm just gonna take one call. All right, it's 390 a contract, and so it's gonna give me some time to research it later on today. They don't have earnings today. I think they have it Tuesday or Wednesday. Actually, what is the earnings? So that's earnings on Tuesday after the market close. Right, they got strong. They running up into earnings. They getting bought. So a lot of the things has been blasting off on earnings. So I see all the green. That lets me know that they're one of the ones that they're on my earnings list for a beat. Right. I look at sellings on a 1 hour. HPE has earnings tonight. Right. What I don't like to see is these red bars before earnings. So I'm not gonna play earnings tonight on HPE. Right. I want to see it. I want to see it look a little bit more stronger, but it's supposed to beat. Um, but I'm not gonna take that risk. So the two strongest plays I'm in right now is CRW, V, and ZS. And so we still can look for some more trades. I just got a CRM. All right, these are plays for the day. The momentum is there. All right. Team is one that I wanted to hop in. It had good earnings. It still has a bunch of volume. All right. I don't know why I'm hesitating. All right. All right. So I'm gonna reduce some contracts on NVIDIA. I was up big, and now it's coming back down. So I'm gonna reduce some of the contracts I'm in. So now I'm just gonna hold one contract in NVIDIA now. I just sold 4 of them while I was in profits. All right. I don't like it's bullish, but I don't like having that much risk, and I'm not able to watch it. And I don't know. I sold it too early. I should have looked at it. All right. I don't like the long tail wicks, but the inflow is still good. And that's what I mean. Sometimes we making, you know, the decisions, but it was telling me to reduce my position in it. I actually took 5 contracts, sold sold 3, and I got one with a stop at my entry, and I'm gonna hold one. So when I bought it, I anticipated to go straight up. I didn't expect for it to slow down. So I'm all green across my accounts. Only trade I lost today was coin, which is from Friday. All right. All right.
Hey Jamar, those last 2 messages, I think you sent them to me instead of everybody.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Let's put that in here. All right. Let me resend you guys report. SMR and Oklo is moving. Right. I know SMR is just it's been doing this every Monday, and then it turns back around. So I might take a couple of contracts. SMR, it is cheap. So the percentages, right? I know the sector that we want to buy is AI, the service, this area here. So I shouldn't probably deviate from that. Stay in the right sectors. So we come over here, so this way I'll get distracted. Let's go to CRM sector. Right, it's gonna pull up everything that's in CRM. Right, so you got Path, that's a small account trade. Right, some people was buying Adobe. I think Brandon had Adobe or something like that. Snow still trending up, team, and now it's pulling back. And team had the earnings, and they're still trending up. So it's still buying as a team. BBAI and Sound. These are some for small accounts. These are AI, and AI has earnings. Chat GBT. So I've been seeing the flow in, but I know the short's still taking place. That's just a trade. So if you hop in that, you want to just trade it. I like to turn it to a smaller .net. All right, so I'm gonna run the AI more right now. Everything on my watch list is good. So Okta, that's another thing. The security. So look at Okta. Right. I think Friday I told guys about like just a CIBR if you wanted to trade the cybersecurity ETF. That was one that you could have got into. Fortnite. Kevin called Fortnite. You got cores in SMCI and PB. And when you look at SMCI or anything, you know, especially if you're trying to get your account to grow, you want to watch the inflow, right? And if you in, you put the stop in it where you entered. You don't want to take a loss. You want to get, if you don't get extremely strong, right? You want to get extremely bullish where you got things that are moving and it's like 40%, 30% or higher. You know, there's no question that it's bullish. So I'm in SMCI too. But same thing with NVIDIA. When I started seeing it, you know, kind of turn, and I expected to go straight up, and now it's under 20%. That's why I kind of look at it and say, hey, should I make a decision? Even though it most likely is going to dip by. NVIDIA is still going to be strong. It has some news this week. I think its money's rotating into the stronger ones. That's why I alerted TSM. Right, it had 30%. It had a lot stronger move than NVIDIA. Right, and then you had these the bars. That means that flow is coming in. Somebody said PB. And you have news and flow. So you look for 9.6, 9.7s. So those are the ones that, you know, I try to be in. The ones that's 9.6, 9.7. And of course, 9.5 is not bad. You know, it just ran on the verge. So it says ARM. I haven't looked at ARM. So that's the strongest play. Take a look at ARM. Right. They had news with the licensing. So those catalysts are strong. You see 4% right now. So that move is It's already extended, went from 354 to 400. So it already made a $60 move right now, and it's still probably accumulate, waiting for more. So we got ES right now. ES is dropping below key support. And so one of the things I was doing is I was running a short scan on native news. I'm gonna go back to my primary screen. Uh, uh, for everybody on this call, man, just make sure you guys are active members, or are you in my challenge? All right, so this is on force. I'm trying to look for short plays. Hold on, the clean short. It's a CEG. I'm not sure that's a short. All right. It's a hostile environment for short sellers, right? Great. Any play don't take names to drop regardless of the tape. So this is ones that are going to drop regardless of what the market is doing. All right, this is the only one with the same day independent negative catalyst. So let's look at CEG. All right, and then in second, gold, silver miners. All right, so I actually did run a short to see if what shorts. So you got gold short, and then this is STM, NXPI. They have option bear downgrades week. Got the neutral. So none of them are really clear shorts. It says don't short any of these on the infrastructure cybersecurity. So we know that. It's a trending bull day, but I see ES is down, so I'm looking for short negative news as a hedge. We go here to CEG, take a look at it and see what it's looking like. It had negative news, right? We know crypto is short, so I just ran the report to kind of run it. So like at the open, 5:30, and you got it here at 7 o'clock. It's saying give it a short. They had a negative catalyst. So they had a secondary offering at 281. So that's why it's short. And you got B. So B and those two is short, and you see money coming into Oklo and SMR. All right. So I'm gonna check. If I see energy coming in there, I'm gonna check solar power. So Oklo, you actually got that being bullish right now. You got it above 20. I'm gonna take a trade on Oklo and SMR. I see the money coming out the others. All right. The CRM play that I hopped in is still just trending kind of flat. All right, Oklo, right? It's still moving, it's still early. So I'm just gonna take a small trade. Right, it's Monday, so I like to get in. So I'm taking a 69 call on Oklo. I'm not taking a lot, but I already got trades. I may take a July on SMR, taking a $12 call, taking about, I'll take three. So I just took actually I took just 500 on a $12 call on SMR for July. They're 250 a contract. So I got the swing mentality in those, as long as they continue to trend up today. If it don't, I'll stop out and keep a loss small. If I get down $100, I'm out. All right, RBMD. I'm glad I just put the entry, stop at entry. All right, I see it's trending up again now. So for that one, I put my stop at my entry. All right, Quentin, he said he's selling his SMR 10 call. Good job, bro. All right.
I've been holding that for probably like a week or so. It's a
Hey,
swing, so I'm just letting it ride. I got a problem with letting stuff ride, so I'm just gonna see how I play. I'm gonna do that 21-day strategy on it,
you trying to make more money than me then if you're gonna hold it.
I'm just gonna hold it, man, because it ain't, I was up like the first few days, and I was just like, it's in profit. So, and I mean, I still haven't lost any profit.
Right now, yeah, it's good. I mean, you in profit. You said you're gonna be in good profit now. It's starting to run.
Yeah. 21-day strategy, man. I'm trying to implement and stay focused on it. Not get shook out and not let it drop too much. So, I mean, it's looking all right. So, I'm good. I got in that RBRK too.
I was trying to look at your team, and I put in Tempest. All right, so team is I think team is it's lagging. So you got double FPGs on the team. All right, so Monday is my shopping day. All right. All right, so I'm hopping in the team. I'm gonna try it out. I'm gonna risk 100. All right, so you guys see me, and I'm gonna actually show screenshot it. I'll show you guys what trades I'm in. All of them. Let me know if you take a trade that I just called out, or if you're already in trades, post in the chat. I want to know how hard to go. I still need to run my scripts. So ES was on support, so that's why I was buying. All right, and NVIDIA, I'll probably trade that one on and off all day because they had the event all week, and NVIDIA is strong. So starting off on Monday, I had a good Friday. We have a good Monday. Every day is a good day. All right. So now I'm gonna run through my process. What time is it? All right. So if I go to the report, I start putting things in the report that will help me stay focused. Come over here to the trading plan. I'm gonna share it on my screen. So this is a weekly trading plan that was inside the report. All right. One of the things I said I was gonna do. The accumulation, fake breakout risk confirmed before committee. HPE via defined risk calls only. Just looking at NVIDIA, QCOM, ARM. So if those are on your list, you would have took advantage of one of them if you've seen them gap up this morning. All right. So that's why we build a watch list. Bullish flow on CRDO. I thought I put on here weekly game plan, Monday, June 1st, just to read it. Start building a position at AVGO above 440 to 450. They got Wednesday print, right? And kind of just read the game plan of what we anticipated, right? And of course, when you create it, you kind of have, a different take because you prepared it yourself. So AVGO is at 456 right now. We had it planned to buy between 440 and 450. So you would be able to buy the pullout this morning. It dipped down to 445, which is a perfect entry. Option flow, you had AVGO, HPE, that was last week. Microsoft, CRWD, and then sell. So I'm in the sell call. And then team is trending up. And I just want to watch. All right, so Oklo and SMR, yeah, just a little bit green. CRM, just a little bit green. All right, one trade that I took, it was a sympathy play on Hood. So all my watch list right now, I just needed one good play. All right, it's a bunch of them. And AVGO looks good over here. HPE, the 45 call, it is slow mover. All right, team, that's the trend is in. All right, you got a perfect trade on sale. It's a 10. It was a 10 just now. It's 29%. So the sale was one of the top plays that actually I was telling Mike this weekend. I was like, he made a post and he told guys that we're taking AVGO, but if they want the real play, and the real play was sell. It was one that we know that nobody, it was on nobody's radar. I got yes all the way across. I seen the order flow. So that was it's a strong play, which for some reason they're buying a lot of it. All right. We're just tracking the order flow. All right. Damn, I've lost what I was going to say. Yeah, if you actually hit me up between 6 and 9, send a message to Willette. All right, between 6 and 9, I'm in trade mode. I'm unavailable. This is my welcome to the new people that comes in. I cannot be dealing with. I can't think. I can't multitask. I apologize. I will not respond. And if I do, I'm trying to be nice. All right. All right. So this was a pre-market operator. This is what I did right after the mindset call. Right. And this is the first report that I ran. And this is a process that everybody should have. It tells me what doesn't make it and what made it. NVIDIA that's why I took the trade. And NVIDIA worked out, but I didn't take all the profits. Right. I should have took profits a lot higher. And now I'm still in the trade. So NVIDIA was the one trade that met all the criteria in the morning. The sector was strong. It's a leader. It's a qualified setup. All right. So if you ran the pre-market operator that I shared, you would have found the same play. I stopped out of Netflix. Yeah, I got stopped out of Netflix as well. All right. Took a couple I called out. FINX, I didn't call that one out, so let's look at it. All right. SMR, all right, so it's good. It's moving up. FINX. Okay, global fintech. All right, you taking on the fintech, global ETF on the financial. All right, it's 40% on the inflow. All right, so if she's taking financial, I want to know what's in this ETF. So I'm actually running this right here because the ETF always moves slower than the actual trade, but that's super bullish. So it's one in that ETF that is moving. All right. So I'm just gonna look at it, break down.
Yeah, I didn't take it yet, Coach. I was asking you to look at it. I should have put that in there, because the gamma information is not. It's pretty vague.
Yeah, it's an ETF, so that's why I rather see which one is moving inside. But ETF, it looks good, 40%. And this is CRM Snow, TSM. These are ones that popped out. And then I'm gonna ask it to break down this IFNX. Give me some of the trades out of that. Avoid chasing Oklo, sell. Right, this is telling AI is telling me to wait. Right, my charts is telling me to buy, and if I get stopped out, then I'm good. Right, HPE starting to move. It just moves slow, so it never really moves with a lot of momentum. So I never really like trading HVE. And then here's a trade that, you know, has the juice, the breakdown, global Finex. So you got Hood, SoFi, Coin, PayPal. So one of these is moving inside of it. I don't know why the funds are coming in. So out of all these, I seen New. I was waiting last week, but none of these are on my watch list anymore. So I'm gonna take a look at a couple of them, see which one is moving the best. So I know New is one that was moving last week. All right, and here's some of the financials. So it's Zeta and Bill. All right, so Zeta and Bill are probably your candidates that I would take outside of the ETF. Right, so Zeta, Bill, it says SoFi, and so Hood came down to 86. Now this probably is a rebuy now here at 90, right? It reset. You got PayPal, you got a firm. So none of these really meet my criteria of 20%. That's booming. But I like Hood more. So Hood will probably be a good buy right now. Zeta is at 30%, and Bill. So these holdings would probably be better. If I was to take one, take Bill or Zeta, and you'll be in the bullish sector. You know the funds were coming in. Those are a lot better.
Okay, thank you.
All right. Let's see what the options are on those. So I did get in TDD, right, which is a broker, right? Last week I told guys they got in IBKR, right, because the broker is moving. So we see all the brokers kind of removing based on Hood. They all get into it. You know, pattern day trading rule is going away. So IBKR is strong, right? TDD is kind of looking crazy, but Hood is the strongest in that entire sector. So if I had to take one, you know, you look at Hood, at least it got the momentum. It came off the bottom. The 90 calls might be the most viable. IBKR is universal. So universal broker, and it's cheaper. There's also another trade, right? And 85 calls are the only ones that I would buy on IBKR. 85 calls got the most amount of orders. If you're gonna buy IBKR. All right, I'm still in the Uber trade. All right. And then I did take a GitLab, so I might hold that one for earnings. So I'm gonna research it later. All right. NVIDIA, still holding the 220 call. Or no, 217. I'm holding 217 on NVIDIA. That's why I was in profit. Everything is slow right now. Besides the so I like Hood. All right. I'm still in this RVMD, buying the bottom. You know, when it moves 185 and it drops $20 or damn near 30, it dropped 30 bucks. All right. So, you know, they like somebody liked it up here. All right. Buying it down here is a good thing, and they had news. So that's why I bought that. It was a phase 3. Anytime I see phase 3, possible approval, phase 3 can make this run, you know, something crazy. So it's at an all-time high right now, and it's still trending up. So you don't know how high it can go. So you look at it on a 1 day, right? On a 1 day, I got a little bit of juice. You got all the bars here. Let me know that, you know, this has been bullish, right? It has the news. They sold the news, but it's still, right? It was good 3 weeks ago. It's still good this week. So you know, that was kind of just a experience play. look at Course. Yes, Course was in crypto. So I tried it. Core Scientific. You know, it has the data. It's in the. It came out. It was on one of my lists. Put this in a watch list. Let me know. It's 60%, so it's definitely a buy. It must have had some. It's a data center. Tell me what you know about it, Luis. It looks good. So if you in it, you good.
Yeah, I was looking at it this morning.
What?
I didn't get in it though, and I missed
Why
out
not?
on that big. I,
We had a mindset call. Why you didn't get in it?
you know, I'm not used to trading 5 and 6 trades, so
Alright.
that's why I just overlooked it because I didn't have it on the screen of the trade that I was in. So,
Alright.
but it's broken out, so I'm gonna see if I can get a good entry.
Or do you see
Well,
why
it's
it's
supposed
moving?
to go up. It's supposed to go up to 30 and 31.
So what you hesitating for? Why you still looking at it?
Okay, I'm in.
Yeah, what you doing?
Yeah, it's all the gates open, so I just took 2 contracts.
You got kids, right?
All
Yeah,
my
man.
kids are grown.
I know. So you had no problem making them. You knew what you
No,
wanted.
I didn't. No, I didn't. Even at 45, I made my laugh.
All right. So you go ahead, man, and stop. That's failure to perform. You've been watching it. It's green. You got all these candles. You got 60%. You got double FEGs every 5-10 minutes.
I just got to be able to manage 5 or 6 trades.
If they running, what you buy, then you expect them to go up, right? So if one start going down, you sell it. I
All right.
mean, I'm managing trade by looking at what's green and what's red. And so Oklo just turned red. I'm down $15, right? But my total P&L right now is 2,300.
Yeah, I was in HP, but I got out of it because I don't like the way it moved. I still made some gas money on it though.
All right. Yeah, well, I'm trying to get you to pay the 500. You be on discounts because you failure to perform. I can't have you on these calls.
I'm not
being
used to
broke.
hearing that.
I can't have you on this call being broke. I need you to make some money.
Gotcha. All right, thank you.
I got you. All right. Take that trade and blame it on me if it goes down. All right. I believe in the strategy, right?
Boss, if it does.
You blame it on me. Say, man, listen, Jamar, he told me to buy this and I'm down on money. But if I see 58% and I sit on 20, I got too many trades right now. I got 4, 5, 6, 7. I got 13 trades.
I'll never blame my loss on anybody else. Trust me.
I know. I was saying that so the other people they can get confidence. Right. You can say DCG ain't shit if you lose and you're taking trades that you on this call. But some people taking the other trades is not even if you're using this strategy, right, and you see the inflow, it's gonna work. Right? 8 out of 10 times. So I might be wrong, you know, and you also have to research like but right off the bat, just looking at it, right? Even if it comes down $1, it is still bullish. So it's breaking out, and I seen it had some news somewhere. All this green bars is letting you know that it's trending up. This is the alligator. It had earnings, right? So it's something is making it still move. They have a partnership. It's some other news. You need to research it. But in the meantime, you get in and then you go research it, right? Because it's still $50, $100. So if you're wrong, you down $100, you sell it, right? You lose 100, but you don't have a failure to perform. right? Because it's about execute. Like we got this limited time. We know that the market is moving.
According to my AI, it's a stronger AI data center infrastructure.
So we went over that whole sector. That whole sector is moving, right? It's a 10 out of 10.
Right.
That's why I went over that sector first. It says what sector should we buy? Data center and semiconductors. So that fits is in a data center, is in the semiconductors, right? Is in that area. I don't know where I put that. I don't know where that one went. I think it went on a different one. But we know that's a strong sector because that's one of the first things I go over. What sector is strong? And so if it's in that sector and you see it moving and it matches, right? Meaning that visually, there's no reason not to buy it. Right? And then you got to figure out what news it has, but you can see the volume is in. So for me, even if I would hold this all day probably. It would have to sell off for me to get out because I know that sector is strong. All right. So I'm trying to see this. Here it is over here on this side on my other screen. All right. That's why we go through the report. That's why you run these plays so you know which sector is strong. So if you see a play is moving, right? AI enterprise software, semiconductor, right? These sectors here, 10 out of 10, 9 out of 10, if it related in any way, right? You know that you've already kind of did the research, and that's why I say it's good to do the research. What sector is strong? You go through your pre-market plan, and then you don't have a failure to move when you see it. All right, you planned it out. You got your information. You have a process that you identify. That's why I gave everybody the pre-market operator. So at least you can start. And then of course, it doesn't guarantee. It's nothing 100%. But if you're 90% positive, then you got to move on it. Right? If Bennett contains higher, Hood, SoFi, CRM, now IBKR. These are the most likely ones to outperform. So Hood is the strongest. So if you got the dip on Hood, it's a 9.7. All right. Overall, at FINX is a 9.7. All right. So we know that the 90 calls, right? We know that support here is 85, 87. Right, is running into resistance, but I think Hood still is going to benefit. All right, so Hubs, I liked that one, but it was expensive. All right, I took, only trade with 10,000. So all my 10,000 is taken up now. I'm in 13 trades. All right, fluctuating around 2,300. So that's 20% off of 10,000. Right, if I got money in the market, 20 to 30% is all I'm looking for on a daily basis. Right. So if you are in a trade, 20%, people look for 100, 200%. You can't expect that every day. But I could expect 20%, 30% every day. So when a person asks me how much money they can make, if you got $1,000, that's 20%. $200, $300 is realistic. So think about that. Somebody came in, they tell me how much money they got, and they say they need to make $1,000 a month or $1,000. They're trying to make $1,000 a day, and they only have $1,000. Like, bro, it's impossible. You set me up to lose. Like, I can say maybe 200 if you good. $200, $300 a day, and that's still how much is that a week off 1,000, right? If you excellent, and you make $200 a day, that means in a week you'll make 1,000. That means you double your money, and that sounds crazy. You only have $1,000. You're a good trader, and you can make $1,000 a week, $200 a day. That shit sound. If you tell a hedge fund that, it would look at you like you crazy. Like that shit is impossible. All right, they would tell you that get the fuck out of here. You selling snake water. Ain't nobody do that. That's what they would actually tell you. 20% a day, and we do 50%, 40%, right? So I just want you guys to know that the system works, right? So I got trades right now. It's 38%, 32%, 22%, 20%, right? And I got a lot of damn trades. And I'm gonna get rid of some of them, right? And I'm gonna have to sell some just so I can manage them. I can't hold overnight with 12 trades that I just taken a day. But some people can't take one good trade. And the problem is that, you know, what I want us to get in the habit is to execute. You only need to take 1 or 2 good trades. But SMR, we just took. Oklo, I just took, right? SMR is moving more than Oklo. All right. So if I want it, right, I think Oklo is on, you know, recover, right? But if I want it, I just come down here. This is my watch list. Everything on my watch list is green besides ONDS. I have ONDS in another account. So I might just go exit that and take the profits. Right. But GitLab, I just bought. That's up. The course, right? I know Mr. Louis, he may be worried, like, damn, I'm buying at the top. But I'm not. I see 53%. I see the tick volume high. I'm gonna tell you, just hold that. RBMD, this is probably the one trade that don't look promising, but I'm gonna hold it. I'm either gonna get stopped out or it's gonna break out. Plantair, still good. Right, HIMS is breaking out. It's been stuck between 25 and 26. It just hit 27. That is a trade if you have a small account. I'm actually done. I can't take any more trades. Right, Uber, I'm holding that. They just gapped up. All right, so anybody selling Uber with me? We've seen the order flow.
I'm in the left.
All right. So I know there's a lot of traders probably make more than I do, but if I can make 2 to 3 grand a day, right? You know, $1,000 is really the goal that I have. 2 or 3,000 a day. You know, I'm okay with that, and it's fun. And I get to teach other people, and we get to hop on here and do it together. I want to have a bunch of rich friends. So y'all need to make 10, 20 grand a day. If y'all just making 2, 3,000 a day, you know, shit, ain't nobody asking you to borrow money. I got a good circle. If you don't got confidence, you can make 500 a day after you've been on these calls. And I don't know. I'm gonna tell you find one of them MLMs. It'll make you rich for $50. All right. IFQ, this is another trade we had. I had this one and I got stopped out, but I know it's going to 20. It got 27% flow. It's still trending up. ES just gapped up, right? So if you're trading futures, you should be in long, right? These long tail wicks, but 75.90, that's going to be a level right now. The bottom of this candle, 75.90, that is your level for the day. All right, so you draw a line in the sand. I'm gonna hold above 75.90, and I'm gonna get out if it crosses by. All these long tail wicks is just shorts. They're playing with people. All right, Oracle, and everything is good. I don't know what to say. If you took the trade on the call, you should be good. I got damn near 15 trades and they all green. All right, green on both. All right, Jason, you good, man? You just got to take the strongest plays. 50, 40, 50%. Stop. You know, don't take the wrongest trade and wait 30 minutes before the market so you can actually see which one is really strong. And do your research the night before. So the night before, you want to see trades that close 30, 40% up, right? On a 9, 13 minute. You got the indicator. If you see something close at 30%, build your watch list. And then in the morning, redo the same thing. And this way, if they still Still trending up, still got news, right? And here's my watch list now. So I don't have nothing on my watch list that's not viable. Right? So I got all these damn trades on here, and everything on here is viable. It's just which one do I want? Which one is the best? Right? People will be like, oh man, like I held app and apps. Right, I'll show you guys. I'm up 500% on the trade from last week. Right. So if I hold more, right, I had now at 103. And so I know my problem is that I have so many trades that it's hard for me to hold them. But that's why I only trade with 10 grand, because I got a buying problem. Even with my problems, I still make money.
That's okay, coach. Long as you're green, you can have that buying
Yeah.
problem.
I got a buying problem. I'm a shooter. I will take the trade. I'll take the shot. All right. So apps is up 500%. Zscaler is 40. RVMD, I was gonna stop out because it wasn't moving fast enough. It's still up 38%. Uber was from last week, so we have been holding Uber. All right. And that I seen the flow coming in. I think 70 is the bottom. And let's see if it should squeeze today. I don't know if it even have news, right? But it's up 30%. So Netflix is up. Netflix don't come, but I keep getting stopped out. Netflix 85. I think it's the bottom. Right? They're just accumulating. Right? And they keep pushing it down. They have an investor meeting on the 4th. So Thursday. So they're gonna do similar to what Uber is doing right now. It's just a matter of time. That's low risk reward. Yeah, they punked me out in NVIDIA. I'm kind of upset about that, but that was gonna be my biggest trade for the day. 5 contracts on NVIDIA. What I had a weekly. So if NVIDIA gets to 230, see where it's at. Okay, so 224 is the top on the video right now. What I'm looking at on the screen, you have this box, right? And if I look at it on the hour, these long tail wicks, you got it on the money gate. So you got the Momo Gate and money gate. You'll be able to see these a little bit easier. It's starting to move now. So we got this. Where's my box? All right, now the market is bullish. All right, we just flew back above 75.90. All right, the video came down touch, right, to 20. All right, that's kind of the support level. This is on the 7-day, right? Touchdown is a pullback. You still got 9.3. You got the inflow. You still got yes all the way across. So it's still a hold. And they pumped me out of the trade, but I had to manage my account. I wanted to stay green today. All right. It happens. Oklo just gapped up now. All right. So you got CG that's bearish. Let's see what it looks like. It's still trending down. All right. Nano nuclear. That's another one I like. It's 20%. I'm just all out. I can't do nothing besides just make money right now. So I haven't ran my process either. I'm done. Just put the stops in, let it ride. Right, we know what sectors to get in. Right, we got different type of charts. Above 7602, I got a buy signal on ES right now. So if you're a futures trader, all right. Overall, we were short. So this is just a 812, 830. You got shorts closing their trades. right? You got shorts closing their trades going into London. And now you have buyers stepping in at the same time they're closing their trades. So Oracle, right? I had this on different time frames. So I have a chart with 5, 13 minutes, and 1 hour. It lets you know right now the momentum, right? And you have a top here at 246 on Oracle. I'm looking at this box here. It's good to go, right? So course, Mr. Louise, I'm concerned. Right, I'm concerned that this is bullish, right? And I think it's gonna continue to trend. You still got it on all time frames, but you may have to experience, a small profit taking. At some point, people take profits. We got all these ants. Still got it trending up. So even down to 28.38, it would still be bullish, right? This is at the top of the trend. I don't know, cores is something I would buy more if it dropped. And I would say I could build a position, but that's me. As long as ES is trending up, it still looks. And so I set up my charts in different ways too, right? So I have a chart here where I can see everything. I can see the breakout all in one time frame. All right, I can see the money gate, the inflow here on 13 is 30%. Inflow here on the 1 hour is 22%. Inflow here on a 5 minute is 5%, so it's still positive. Right, and then I just manage the trade. So the more you use it, the more you get confident with the system. Right. So if I would have came here and I looked in NVIDIA, you have NVIDIA on here. NVIDIA is on my main chart, so I didn't even have on there. If I looked in NVIDIA here, I would have seen that, the 20-day M&A here, I would have seen where it was at on the 1 hour. Right. I've seen the inflow 15%. So right now it is bullish right now. I see 18% on 13 minute. It's just one of the largest traded stocks. It's 25% of the stock market. So like you only buy NVIDIA when you think the entire market is going up. All right, so Uber. I'm doing pretty well on Uber right now. Right? Uber is a Thursday play, right? It's a play that we planned out 2 or 3 days before. All right. And so Uber on all time frames is moving up. They didn't put hundreds of millions of dollars into Uber to only make $1. Right. So that's one thing that we know, that when we see the institutions buying, they're not accumulating to make 50 cents. They're not manipulating the market, right, to make $1. So when it moves, it's gonna move, $5, $10. Netflix is gonna be at 90 to 100. And I'm waiting for it. I don't have the capital to wait and just hold everything like hedge funds. So I trade momentum. When it moves, I want to be in it. TDD, right? Just waiting for the trade desk to take off. The trade desk and IBKR, they don't move as much. So these are just being squeezed. IBKR, it has volume, but they don't move as much as other things we like to trade. The one trade that we did call out earlier that I put in the group, TSM, right? That was the strongest semiconductor play. And it's still up there, still 25%. Yeah, Quinn, man, you're gonna be done with that job in a couple of months. You're gonna have the confidence. You're gonna make 10 times more than what you're making at your job. You got the juice. But don't quit. Make them fire you. And then when they fire you, like, I didn't care anyways. I'm making money. I say, don't quit a job. Make them fire you. All right. All right. Can I help anybody? Can I do anything? So I'm gonna get off. My time is 8:30. All right. RBMD.
Okay, because I'm kind of hungry. I'll come back. Very helpful, Coach. Always a master class. Thank you so much.
Hey, somebody talked to Jason for me. Somebody sent him a message. He said he got a long way to go to replace his paycheck, but he's been in the mastermind for a month or two. Like, you should be.
You got it, Jason. You're gonna be fine. Just stay the process, stay the course. Don't give up.
It's gonna take you. All these guys been trying to quit their job for like years. It's gonna take you to learn the system, Jason, about 6 months, 8 months.
Yeah.
Until you're making money for 6 months straight in trading, you shouldn't quit your job.
Yeah, don't do that. But you're gonna be fine. You're in the right place. Trust me, I've been in a lot of places, and this is the best place I've ever been. I ain't just saying that because Coach on here either.
Yeah, no, I mean, I want you to learn, but I want you to have the right
learning.
information. You know, I don't want nobody thinking that they'll come in a month and quit their job, because like you can have a good month, but you got to have consistency over years.
But then you have a blessing also, Jason, because nobody's going. The tuition may be a little high, which it really ain't, because you got a coach that's on here every day. He not just saying what he doing. He doing it in real time, and you seeing it. So if he can do it, you can do it. That's how I look at it. I can do it. Might not be on a big scale like Coach, but long as I'm making some money, that's all that matters. You learning and we together. That's very important. Trade together. So if you make a mistake, somebody can correct you. And you get out of it with a small loss. Small loss is still a win, right, Coach?
Yeah, still a win. And you in process. You know, you don't got a long way. You in process. You don't know when it's gonna click, but you got to, you know, also do a lot of work. I spend the whole Sunday, you know, from 12 o'clock to 7 o'clock preparing for the market. So I'm teaching you guys how I prepare. I'm not saying that I just wake up and start trading.
Right.
I didn't wake up and just start making money off Uber. Like I had to have patience. I had to be down, right? Netflix. You know, I got stopped out of Netflix 3 times already now. Right? I lost $50, $100, $50, $100. So I've lost $300 on Netflix. But when it moves, I will have the confidence to hop back in.
Yeah. And then another thing, all these things that he's creating, that he's just giving to us virtually. I mean, I've never had anything like that happen before. So one of these indicators or one of these processes is going to click. And when it click, and you don't know when it's going to click, but when it do, you'll be able to say, I did it. That's how I look at it.
My goal wasn't to call you out, Jason. It was to tell you that you on track. You don't have a long way. You in process. Like your process is to get better. Your confidence is to get better. Right? You have nowhere to go besides up. So you don't got a long way. You in process right now. Right? You in
and
too
if
many
you're not
trades
using
right now.
if you're not using AI, Jason, you should do that. The reason being is because Jamar have a master class every day, and if it seems like it's a lot, you can make it smaller by using your AI and catering it to you and your personality. And it's the same process, maybe on a smaller level, but the AI helps you to learn and understand. Like Coach says all the time, why are you in a trade? Why is it moving? He ain't doing that to call us out. He want us to know, why it's moving. And when it don't move no more, you just get out, and you know why you getting out. And it just makes everything it works together. And I'm quite sure every other mastermind member that's on here can attest to that. We all at different levels, but we still together. We winning together.
What a beautiful thing. I need you to be a spokesperson.
Now that part I don't like. I'll do it without my face. I like the behind the scenes stuff, Coach.
That's just we need I need all the support I can get. So
we got you.
That trade I was going to stop out of RVMD. I just needed to give it time. I was impatient. It came down here and touched the 23-minute, touched the 155. I got it at the low. The candlestick went up, and so that's one of the trades that was researched overnight, and it was I think it was in my pre-market plan, and now it's moving. Right, it shouldn't go up. It shouldn't go up 186 and drop down this far. Right, with good news. So that was just a distribution, taking profits, right? And it's low float, and now it's moving. Right, all these green bars. So you had this on your money gate. This is the exact setup that everybody probably should have. I don't have the operator here. This it's everything that the operator desk is. I just put it in one candlestick or one indicator. But the money gate and the master execution gate, you see how it works. And there's a bunch of other trades still out here. Right? Like Fortnite is killing it. All the cybersecurity, so we know that sector is good. Right? Palo Alto Network has earnings, so I'm pretty sure that their earnings is something special. All right. So Zscaler, yeah, they had earnings, they sold off, and just taking a little piece of it on the upswing. I did take team in Tempest. So the 50 calls on Tempest last week, they had news, and it sold, and it kept going down, and at the 50 calls, right, looking like it may get back up there to 55, but you guys are, I think it's a little bit later, but it's 30% here. Execution gate is there, and this, if you still don't know what I'm doing, really, right, I want to make sure everybody know. If you got a friend, they don't want to join the mastermind, and they still want the money gate, they're gonna have to pay for it. So the mastermind is $4.95, and the money gate, my indicators, is $4.95. All right, on a monthly basis. All right, so
It's worth it.
you're not getting it unless you're in a mastermind. And so
I was just about to tell you, you better tell them it's not monthly. I mean, that's monthly. That's not a one-time fee.
nah, they gonna
If they getting that
only way you
indicator,
get
they
it
might
is
as well
being
come
in the
on over here.
mastermind. The swing trade strategy, that's here. And then also I put a new one here, the playbook, right? And the 30-minute system is basically going over in 30 minutes, you should be able to find these tunnels, the momentum, right? So I created another class there. And then the AI playbook is just some of the commands and prompts, right? And so I think I'm going to change in the community. I've been working on something. I think I'm going to change the thing for people that come in. I'm going to have a starter pack, right? Which these are prompts that I think that anybody that wanted to trade with AI, I'm gonna sell a starter pack, and I've been putting together the best scans, and that's gonna be something separate. And it's gonna be a starter pack of the pre-market setup, the catalyst. So for members that leave and they be like, man, I just want the AI stuff, I'm gonna give them this, right? Which is still valuable. It's the order flow, confidence, catalyst finder. This is the prompts that I use on a daily basis that I know is gonna make money. So if you're in a position and you want to know should I stay in a position or not, all right, I put this together. All right. It says you're a professional, you're gonna paste your tickers here, and you're gonna run it. All right, so I'll do it real quick. Come over here, put an AI, take a screenshot of trades I just took. All right. Take a couple of ones I shared inside the chat. All right. I took all the DCG stuff out of it because I know people are gonna probably try to buy it so they can go resell it or say they made it up in their group. I just helped them out. I didn't put no DCG stuff in it so they can act like it's their own. That's what they did with the alligator back in the days. They started teaching my strategy in other groups. So right here, it's telling me the bull case, the best case, right? It consolidates around 158, 164. Right, you're up 38% on the position, 26% today on the contract. Knowledge is round trip. All right. So if it loses 158, be out. All right. So yeah, this can help you with your trades. Let me put another one in here. Right, that screenshot. And I'm actually gonna the same one again. AVGO is at 459 right now. So AVGO, that's the one trade. So it's telling me I should keep these four. Take profits on APS, yes. RVM, CR, keep smaller runners only. Right. So I needed to reduce some positions. All right. That's some good advice. All right. So I'm up over the 3,000 mark already. So today is a win. No matter what. If I take profits. Yeah, I'm gonna hold Uber though. It's telling me take profits on Uber, CoreWeave, right? RBMD and ZS. I can take profit on those. APS, I'm up 500%. I'm gonna wait. All right. So AI can help you, but it's not better than I am. All right. It's second. Right. We the operators. Huh?
Coach, I took my profits on APPS last week at 100%. I thought I was doing something, and look at you.
Yeah, I mean, I got July contracts on it too,
You
Go
are
ahead.
doing something, Miss Nelson. You one of my inspirations, girl.
Yeah,
Keep doing that
good.
thing. When
Girl,
I
I
grow
gotta
up,
learn
I'm
how
gonna
to
be
hold
just like
Coach.
you.
No, I want to learn how to hold like Coach. I try, but
I can't
listen,
hold shit. I'm looking at y'all like Quentin been holding SMR since 10. I'm trying to step my game. If I can, I have 20 plays right now. If I can hold at 500%.
I know where Miss Angie at, cause she normally keep you in check with your plays. Coach, like I'm in 13 trades.
I haven't said anything, but I have held one trade for over a year.
Wow, that's good.
IONQ.
Mm-hmm.
I'm up 173%. I think it is, or something like that. It's something crazy, like
Wow,
200
that's
something.
amazing.
Yeah, I've been holding INOQ since May of last year.
Oh wow.
That's what's up.
Yeah, I got
That's
it
good.
really, really low. Like, you remember what I got it at? $50. Like $50 or something, $40. I don't know.
We
But
had a
yeah.
position 2 months ago called ARM. We got it at 104. and it would expire on June 15th.
This
or
what you
May
want to
15th.
talk about right now?
No, I don't. That would have been up like over 1,000% though.
Yeah. INOQ is something crazy too. It's like really, like, I was surprised that I held it, but every time I look at it, I'm like, I'm just gonna hold it a little while longer and just see. But I've been holding it for like a year, but I only got a couple more months left to hold it, so we'll see what happens.
I'm gonna exit some of these trades in right now. So I'm gonna make my day short. I want to hold Oklo, but I'm sale. I wanted to hold one for their earnings, but it's not doing much. Right, TDD is not doing much, and so I can put the stop at the entry. CRM, I think I bought it a little bit too late. It's not doing much. So, right, waiting for it to continue to move. Yes, I'm just gonna be patient, but I'm gonna put the stop at entries. So SMCI, I'm gonna be out. I'm out of SMCI. All right, something telling me to not mess around. I'm out of SMCI. I don't want to see no red. I'm gonna stop on Oklo. putting the stop on SMR. All right. So this way, right, I know that I'm not giving back a lot of anything. NVIDIA and GitLab, I wanted to hold for earnings, but I may just take the profits and get back in it because I still got some time. And it's only 9 o'clock. So we know we got another move. Uber is still good. So I'm not getting out of Uber. Tempest, I'm gonna sell. See if I can put an order at 7. So I've only been in it for a minute. But I got too many trades. I got 13 trades right now. I only like to have 8. So I can take some profits off. Right, even though they're moving up. Every time I try to sell Tempest, it pulls back. So I know I need to get out of that one. All right, CoreWeave. See if it's still right. So I should look at the inflow, see where it's at, see if it still has juice, or if it's selling off. And these are all speaking at this event this week. So, Monday is about positioning. That kind of tells you the sentiment, so it has an opportunity to go a lot higher. But considering that, I like to pay my bills, if I can hit my goal, right? If you trade with 10 grand and you can make 10 grand by Tuesday or Wednesday, you already 100% there's no better trade than that. 100% profit on your money, right? And you still got trading days left. So all right, yeah. So I'm getting out of image. I'm trying to wait for it to go because I know at 9:12 the market is bullish still, right? So we on the uptrend, and this is on the uptrend. So I'm just,
give me a final word on Netflix. It don't like 86.
Yeah, no, I like it. It just they just accumulate it. They accumulate. We know it's gonna have a move, and when it moves, it's not gonna move just a dollar or two. Right now, you see the selling come off, but they have an investor meeting on the 4th. So, you have people defending it, and it's making lower lows though. Yes, last week it was 86, now it's 85, right? And so it is making lower lows, but we've been seeing the order flow, and they keep accumulating and buying. Every time it gets lowered, right, it does have a bounce, and you see these big sales. So somebody is trying to push the price down and get it lower, and so when it moves, it's gonna have a move. I just don't want to tie it up because I trade momentum.
Right? Don't like 86 lately.
I'm selling sell right now, guys. I see sell moving down. I'm gonna sell. I have multiple contracts. I'm gonna sell one. I'm gonna sell the 20 calls I got. Right, and they taking profits into the close or.
I'm not talking about it like
So right now I'm just managing the trades I'm in. But yeah, Netflix is, I know it's gonna have a move. I'm just not willing to hold it. because I have all these other trades that I'm in. So it's a personal preference. So CRM is already up 10%. I mean, not 10% overall for the day. So I want to make sure that I don't let that turn into some kind of loss. In my mind, I've already locked in. I've locked in 3,000 for the day in my mind, so I'll be satisfied with that. Netflix is good, bro. It's just when it moves, I'm gonna take advantage of it because I know it's not gonna move for $1 or two. So I can wait till it break out at 88 or something. Right? Uber, right? I know that it wasn't just gonna move. So Uber buys 12% of Kareem. They piloting a robo taxi program in Munich. So they had news, right? And they knew the news was coming out. That's why I'm saying that order flow. That when I get off this call, I'll be going through all my order flows. I'll be researching that, and my trades tomorrow will start today and the rest of the week. All right. So I'll download some of the dark pool, put it in my folders. All right, and I'll start going through this, and I'll be trying to find my next Uber play. All right. So we got the news before it happened. Right? Netflix is getting the news before it happened. Unusual stuff, Tesla. So if you see Uber doing some robo taxi stuff, right? We know Tesla is in that environment. You got Rivian, right? Rivian and Tesla, and we see Uber moving. Right? And I see Serve, so that's robotics, Path, right? If you see the unusual flow on those, we know that they coming up next. IBKR is moving. All right, so let's look at Rivian and Tesla. Right, they got unusual flow. Rivian is moving up. Right, it's just easy. It's just like it's almost like seeing the signs. All right, Tesla is down, so they may be down because the others are impacting their coming into some of their space with the robo taxis. And Serve is robotics. So we go over here to the master list. We look at robotics. So if I put in Serve or Path, right? We know Path and Serve kind of work. They kind of similar. They like Path more. So that's small account guys on Path. All right. So I think we bullish on the market. You still got NVIDIA, still got them buying into NVIDIA. TSM, I'm mad I missed that one. All right. TSM is looking strong with AVGO. Right. You had the opportunity to buy it at 445, 450. And it's at 460 now. And they just accumulating it. All right, let's go. All right, anybody want to put anything in for our last words? Any last thing somebody see running that we should be aware of? I haven't went over my watch list. All right. If not, I'm gonna let you guys give you guys your morning back. And I'm gonna finish my research. and
Thanks,
continue.
Coach.
All right.
Y'all
Appreciate
have a
you
good
guys.
day.
Is everybody profitable on this call?
Yes, sir.
Yep.
All right.
Of grain.
Yeah, thank
Except-
you.
Except cord.
Except course. All right. Just hold me to it. Hold me to it.
I'm gonna hold it till tomorrow.
All right. See, let's see where Corey's at real quick.
He gonna send you an invoice tomorrow.
I ain't worried about it. It's not even hit 28:30 yet. 28:48.
You know, I used to gamble, but I never bet anything that I couldn't win or lose myself, like on races and games, and I never bet on that. I shot dice and played Tom.
Okay. Hey, my grandpa taught me how to play tunk, pity pat, and taught me how to roll dice. So I was 6, 7 years old. That's when I learned how to play all them games. He was from Texas. He graduated. He is sixth grade dropout. That's the first thing he learned. Told me is statistics. All right. Good looking out. I'll see you guys later. Talk to you guys soon.
Thanks, Coach.
All right. All right. Peace out.
Bye-bye.